Hello teacher, my name is Hương. Today I would like to talk about littering. Nowadays, environmental pollution has become a controversial issue that puts severe stress around our life. The pollution on Earth has reached an alarming level, as well as caused huge waves in public. Did you know that the cause of pollution originates from the tasks in our daily life is littering. Many people don't realize or underestimate the negative impacts of littering on the environment. The majority of people believe their individual actions will not harm the society, as well as there are others who will pick up after them, and consequently, the responsibility of cleaning up litter falls on local governments and laborers. Therefore, we must be aware that our littering also contributes to the environmental pollution. First, let's talk about littering in public. When a person sees litter accumulated in one place, it gives the impression that it's somehow acceptable to litter there. So, despite the placement of numerous dustbins along the road, littering has remained an unsolved issue as it is easy to spot plastic bags, empty water bottles, candy wrappers, and others nearby. Smokers who throw their cigarettes ashes around without thinking about the consequences that could easily catch fire, as well as the ashes will injure others. Moreover, contrary to the common perception that cigarette butts decompose very quickly in only a matter of days, in reality, cigarette butts take a grand total of 10 years to decompose, and they contain toxic substances that can contaminate the soil and water. For example, a hospital accepted an emergency case for a 5-year-old pediatric patient who was hospitalized in abdominal pain, stiff mouth, suspected to be poisoned. In the end, she was determined to accidentally drink water containing the remaining liquid. No, in the end, she was determined to accidentally drink water containing cigarette butts. Thus, cigarette butts we often think is harmless becomes extremely dangerous. Hence, let's stop smoking as well as stop throwing indiscriminately to protect ourselves, our family, and our surroundings. Next, laborers didn't guess that their arbitrary actions would cause unexpected accidents by conveniently dropping glitter. Uh, Next, laborers didn't guess that their arbitrary actions would cause unexpected accidents for others by conveniently dropping glitter through the window from cars or buses, and I was a victim of that. When being on the road by motorbike, I was hit by a can of soda, and my shirt was soaked with the remaining liquid. It made me stagger and almost crashed the next car. Fortunately for me, that car dodged and no accident happened. As a result, I just had to go home to change my clothes. But I'm worried whether others are as lucky as me or if there will be unfortunate accidents because of their lack of common sense, and who will make restitution for damage caused to the victims? There's no one. Therefore, I want to emphasize once again, littering take a heavy toll on the environment, especially humans and animals. Littering is responsible for the death of millions of animals. Plastic litter has often been mistaken for both for food, both land and marine wildlife such as herbivores, seabirds, turtles, and fish. When consumed by animals, they can reduce the stomach capacity since they can't be digested. In the long term, it affects animals animals' eating habits and eventually life threatening them. Furthermore, animals can get uh, entangled in glitter substances and die a slow as well as painful death. So, why may we feel up in the ocean? Why may we fill up the oceans carelessly? We are not only killing animals but also harming our generation. We imagine that these animals are our food source, and if we eat that contaminated food day and day, how long will we survive? The truth is that in recent years, we have seen dramatic increase in number of people suffering from respiratory and digestive disease. In conclusion, we should work hand in hand to protect our friendly home, our friendly house, the earth. Besides that, individuals should be responsible and raise awareness for the protection of the environment.